show you how to make a simple caramel sauce. So we just got a small saucepan here. This is a 1.5 quart saucepan. I've turned my heat on to medium. I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, and this is just your regular granulated sugar, and then 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. We're going to give that a mix just to make sure that the sugar and the cream of tartar gets dissolved in the water. And we're just going to kind of stir this until it gets dissolved. You'll be able to tell when you're stirring this, if it feels thicker, the sugar is not dissolved yet. But once it loosens up and you can't tell, then you'll know the sugar is dissolved. So that feels like it's dissolved. So now I'm going to turn this up to medium high. Actually, not quite that high. So I'm probably just going to go just like one notch above medium. And we're not going to stir it at this point. We're just going to keep an eye on it. We can kind of swirl it around a little bit. We're just waiting for this to get a golden brown color. So basically the color of caramel. And you want to be careful when you're swirling it not to slosh it. You don't want to slosh that out onto you because it will burn. Now we're getting to about almost a clear consistency. So that cloudiness was mainly from the cream of tartar. And this will take a few minutes. So all right, it is starting to get some color. So we're just going to give it a swirl. And you may have some where you've swirled it before and it's got on the side of the pan and it's kind of gotten really dark, almost looks like it's burning. Don't worry about it. You're not going to scrape that in. So now we're just going to keep a really close eye on this until it gets to the color that we want. And it's starting to turn fairly quick now. And I have pulled this up and off of the heat. But I want it a little darker than this. a little bit more. There we go. So that's getting almost there. All right, so we're going to kill the heat. And I'm going to go ahead and put a whisk in here. So you can see that's a nice golden color. Now, very carefully, I'm going to add 2/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. So don't pour it over, you're going to get steam on your hand. So just kind of pour it to the side. And whisk, whisk, whisk. And then we're going to add a half a stick of butter, of unsalted butter. And mine was still a little bit cold. And we're just going to whisk that in until it melts. And now carefully, we're just going to pour this into a container. Here we go. I'm going to let this sit and chill for probably an hour on the counter, and then I'll pop it in the fridge with the lid on, and after about 24 hours, it'll be ready to use with whatever you want to use it on. This would be great for drizzling over cakes, over cupcakes, pies. You could add a little bit of this to your coffee. You could use it as a dip for apples. So there are lots of uses for this. So, all right, till next time.